Hang in there. I want to bring in tonight's all-star panel. On the left, political commentator Sally Cohn of sallycohn.com, and on the right, syndicated radio host Lars Larson and David Rare with George Washington University's Graduate School of Political Management. Sally, you've been sitting there so nicely as a liberal.
I've been just trying to bite my tongue. I know, it's hard.
So what do you hear when you hear all these different machinations of who could be the candidate on the right? What is the left? Who's the one that the left doesn't want to come up against most?
Like, get me my popcorn. I'm enjoying the circus. I mean, it's like, how many clowns can we shove into the clown car as the Republican Party tries and takes us all off a cliff? It's just like, look, they're doing everything they can to distract from the fact that it was conservative policies that got our economy into this mess, and none of them have a solution for how to get us out of it. So instead, they're like, look, let's bring in Donald Trump. Let's, let's make Sarah Palin a factor again. Let's do everything we can to distract America from the fact that these are all losing candidates, losing propositions.
Lars, Sally forgets that when Mr. Obama was elected, the unemployment rate was 7.5% or so, and now it was up to 9.1% for most of his presidency, 3 years. He also said if I didn't fix the economy in 3 years, it would be a one-term proposition. Yep. But the clowns are on the right side, I guess. Lars, you want to comment?
Well, here's the thing. Sally thinks that it's all Bush's fault, and I'm sure at some point she'll remind us of that. The fact is it wasn't conservative policies that got us in this mess. President George W. Bush went to the Congress in 2003 when we were distracted by a war and said, you got to do something about Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. The fact is that it's government policies that allowed that bubble to build to the height that it did and missed a lot of the signals that there were other shenanigans going on financially. That isn't conservative politics or liberal. There's some blame to go around, but I'd put a lot more of it on the liberals. As far as which candidate they'd like least to come up against, a good, solid conservative candidate. And I agree, Governor Palin is going to play a big role in this, and so is the Tea Party.
I'm looking for look, who's the good, solid conservative candidate that can earn the nomination?
That's the tough one, because Gingrich is leading, and I like a lot of what Speaker Gingrich stands for. I like his fiscal conservatism. I didn't like his position on cap and trade, and I certainly don't like his issue on illegal aliens. We could solve the unemployment problem in a year if we deal with that problem right now, we could do it. We could do it right now. And Sally, you can laugh all you want, but the ideas are out there to make this thing end right now. But I don't like those. Right. Romney's got the problem of Romney care.
All right, hang in there, guys. Hang in, David. I want to get your opinion on what you've heard. You've seen a lot in the last half hour or so. What do you make of it?
Well, I think first, Sarah Palin's endorsement is less important than it probably would have been 6 or 8 months ago, because as Ed pointed out, we're now getting to kind of the final days of Iowa. It creates a momentum into New Hampshire, which will create a momentum into Florida. Having said that, I think the race is really about demeanor and personality. We have a confidence problem. People don't think the President of the United States currently is confident in the economy and wants to grow our way out of it. Either Romney or Gingrich, for different reasons, have that confidence, and either would be a credible opponent against the President.
Ed, let's just play this out a little bit. If the same candidate, or either Romney or Gingrich, take Iowa and then New Hampshire, maybe even South Carolina, if it's the same one, is it game over from there? Is that person?
Once again, if that's Romney that does all of that, it's probably game over because he has the resources. If it's Gingrich that splits it up, which I think he will, I think he's got an excellent chance of both Iowa and South Carolina. And I know New Hampshire. New Hampshire switches quickly in the last week or two. They pay close attention. So he could win all that. The thing with Romney is he has the money, the resources, a lot of vested interest of a lot of people to keep him in the game the long time. You got to get 1145 delegates divided now by those first four only get half their delegates, so it's a few lesser than that. But I think at the end of the day, this could be a protracted race.
All right, Ed Rollins, thank you. Well, guys, I got to wrap it here. We're going to keep you guys. I'm going to say goodnight to Ed Rollins. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you.